back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the review, demo, my thoughts, my first impressions on the Kim Kardashian West Beauty, is that what it's called? Contour kit thingamajigabobba. So I got mine yesterday. I had to go pick it up from the post office because I had to pay import duty, which you always pretty much get customs and stuff when you order stuff from America or Australia if you live in the UK, which is a real bummer. But you know this when you order, so you know that you just need to add that onto the costing. Anyway, I ordered it the first release, which was here, and it arrived yesterday, so that was this long. So not super fast, but it is coming from America. Could have come quicker, but fine. Okay, so when you get it, it does look really pretty. I really like the colours of it. I really like the packaging. I don't think it looks like particularly rich, the packaging, like expensive. But I do really like the nude theme she has going on. It's a very like monochromatic look. Is that the right word? I think that's the right word. Where it's all like very nude tones, which I really like. I do really like it. It just doesn't look like expensive, you know? Like it's not expensive packaging, but it's nice, it's cool, it's hip, you know? Total price of this for me, ordering from the UK, was this much for one kit. Personally, I think that's pretty pricey. Like, it's a lot of money, you know? Like, when you add together the price of the kit, plus your shipping, plus the customs charge, I think that is pretty pricey. And to be honest, I wouldn't order another one, purely because it's just quite expensive for what it is. I know you do get like 4 colours, so you're getting like 2 shades of contour and 2 shades of highlight. Well, 1 matte and 1 shimmer highlight. And I do really like them, but I just think I definitely have other cream contours I could use that are just as good as this. But let's get into the little demo of me using it so you can see how they apply and how they blend out, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've already got on my foundation and concealer, which is the Hourglass Stick Foundation and NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger. Starting off with the contour stick, I have got the shade Dark in the whole kit. So this is the 2 shades. You've got one that's dark and one that's slightly lighter. Not a massive difference and fairly warm. But starting with the darkest shade, I'm using this to contour my cheekbones, the side of my forehead and my jawline, and also a little bit underneath my lip. I don't go to the top of my forehead as my forehead's not particularly big anyway. And then I take the lighter contour shade and I basically go in between these lines and just slightly above that contour shade. And I also use this one to contour my nose as it is slightly lighter. It still is a fairly warm shade though. I personally like that, but if you don't like warm contour shades, you're probably not going to like this colour. I also go around my nostrils as they're like slightly wide, and also the top of my lip to make them look bigger. And then I do use this to contour like my eye socket and also the lower lash line as well. I do this anyway, but I saw that when Makeup by Mario did this on Kim, he also went around the eyes, so I thought I'm going to do that as well. So this is the finished contour placement that I've gone for. And then for the highlight stick, it has this highlights, like a shimmer highlight side, which is here, and then it has a matte highlight side. So these are the 2 sides. This is like the matte side swatched, and this is the highlight. The matte side, I really like the colour, but the shimmer side you can see is super dark and definitely not a kind of highlight that would work for me. Going in with the matte side, you can see here, my matte side just completely broke. Honestly, this was like so creamy. You can see here it's like smushed against the sides. I couldn't wind it up any further than like barely wound up at all, because it literally just broke every time I did it because it was so creamy. It was really nice to apply to my face. Like, it didn't drag my skin at all. It literally went on like butter, like so, you can see, like so smooth. And I actually really like the colour of it, but obviously you don't want your product to break like as soon as you get it. And it's just so creamy that I just don't think I'd be able to wind it up, and also I've lost some of the product already. So this is the finished placement of the highlight and the contour, and then I'm going to take the brush it comes with first of all. I'm going to take the stippling side to start blending out this contour, and as you can see, it blends out like literally I'm barely doing anything and it's gone. Like, it blends out so easily, like it's unreal. And to be honest, when I watched Kim, I think she did like a Snapchat or something where she did it herself on her face, and she drew so much on her face, and I was like, oh my god. But then when she blended out, it looked bomb, obviously. And now I know why. Like, you can use it, like, you can go ham with this product because it just blends away. That can be taken as a good thing or not a good thing, because obviously you do want it to blend really well, but at the same time you don't want to have to use loads of products because then it's going to run out super fast. Personally, I really like it. I'd rather it blended out really well and maybe just go in with a second layer than made it like it's hard to blend out. So this was totally fine for me, and I absolutely loved this shade and the texture and the finish and everything. I really liked this contour stick. So then to blend out the highlight areas, I took the sponge side of the brush. I'm not gonna lie, this brush is not for me. It's super hard. Like, it was actually kind of hurting my face, and I almost felt like it was lifting some of the product off. I don't know if I was supposed to get it wet. Maybe I will try it wet or damp as well. But for this, I just went in with my beauty blender, because you can't go wrong with blending out your concealer with the beauty blender, you know? So I just tapped that out with the beauty blender, and the concealer was nice. I mean, it's not like amazing, but it was decent. It's not actually a concealer, the highlight, sorry. I then went back in and darkened up my eyes, just because, as I said, when you blend it out, it obviously does blend out really well. So I just deepened them up and went in with an eyeshadow brush this time, just to keep it a bit more like defined and in the right position. I kind of tapped, as you can see. I then went in with the highlight shimmer side, which was more of like a bronze, and I applied this to my, like, the base of my lid. Absolutely love this. It's kind of like a bronze glossy lid. Like, this is my jam. I love stuff like this. So I really liked the way this looked a lot. And again, as you can see, I'm kind of just tapping it out with the eyeshadow brush. I did here try applying it on my cheekbone just with my ring finger, so I just took it off the stick with my finger. Didn't really do much, it is too dark. It did kind of give my skin like a glow, but it wasn't like a highlight as such, you know. I then went back in with the lightest contour shade, and I almost applied this like a blush, because I saw Mario do this on Kim, and it worked really nicely. I really liked this look. Obviously, you can't just follow what someone else does for contour, because everyone's face shape is different. So this is how I do it, and this is the finished look with just the contour sticks on my face, so no powder to set it or anything like that. But I do obviously go ahead and finish my makeup, so I'm just going to quickly talk you through that as well. So I just set the highlighted areas with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then to set and deepen up the contour, I go in with my Nip and Fab travel palette and the bronze shade, which is this one here. It's quite dark, and I used a duo fiber brush for this, just to lightly dust over the contour areas, just so it deepened it up and bronzed up the face, but nothing too cray, you know. And then for highlight, I went in with my trusty Epic by Illamasqua. This is my favourite, and I took that on a Sigma. This is like a, what is it, an E40? A fluffy brush. I then applied another coat of mascara before going in with my Urban Decay Whiskey liner, which is my favourite brown liner, or just favourite liner in general. If you've got blue eyes, you need this eyeliner in your life. And I just tight lined and waterlined, and then moving on to the lips, I took the NYX Suede lip liner pencil. This is in, I think it's Sandstorm. I only got this a couple of weeks ago, but I've worn it like every day since. It's such a nice colour, like I absolutely love it. So I applied that first of all, and then for lipstick I used the KKW and Kylie Cosmetics lipsticks. I thought, why not? And the only shade I use, which you can probably tell by looking at this, is this one here, which is Kimberly. It's the only one I like in the kit, to be honest. And I don't like it when you just apply it normally. So when you apply it like this, you can see it's pretty glossy. I'm not really about the gloss life. I do prefer a matte finish. It doesn't have to be like matte, but matte. So I apply it first of all, just like normal. And then I take a tissue and just dab off the excess. And then I just dab it with my fingers. And I absolutely love the finish once I've done that. It's like a really nice sort of satin finish. And then I go in with my Too Faced Hangover Coconut Spray just to finish the makeup look. Okay, so as you can see, it's super easy to blend out. I really liked the look of them, apart from the fact that the highlight matte shade broke. but hey ho, these things happen. I think the brush, I mean, they could have not had the brush. It's a nice addition to like give you a brush, especially if you're not like a makeup person, you don't have many brushes, then obviously they're giving you one. This sponge end though is just a waste of time to me. It's too hard. I don't know if I was maybe supposed to make it wet. I haven't watched any reviews on this kit, by the way, like at all. The only thing I've seen is the official like Kim Kardashian West video of Makeup by Mario doing her makeup. That's all I've seen. I haven't watched any other reviews. Because I just like to not watch all the reviews, because I feel like no matter what, even though I would try and give you my honest opinion, if you see loads of people saying it's so crap, then you can't help but think in your head it's going to be crap. So it's giving you like a, it's planting the seed before you've even tried it. So I'd rather just not know what anyone else thinks about it, you know, and just use it myself for the first time. So that is what I did. Anyway, this side I do actually like. It's just like a stipple brush, really. It does make it super easy to blend the contour with, so I do like that side of the brush, just not the other side so much. As for the cream, the highlight stick, as you saw, mine broke like literally as soon as I used it. I don't know if I had it twisted up too much, and then to be honest I tried to put it back together and it's so soft. Like the product is so creamy and buttery, it just was literally smooshing everywhere. Like I don't know if it's because it's quite hot today and it's got hot, so it's a bit melted. Like maybe I need to put it in the fridge. I think I should be able to remold it and put it in the fridge and it'll be totally fine, but obviously it's not a great start when you try and use it and it breaks. The other side, however, was totally fine. Didn't break, wasn't too bad, like at all. But that just shows how creamy the product is. The highlight matte side, I probably won't use that often. It was a nice shade. Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you, this is the shade Dark. Dark. Like, what? I'm not that dark. But I really struggled to choose what shade I wanted, because I felt like there was elements of each one, which is very clever. Like the highlight matte side on the light kit, I really liked. It looked like banana, you know, like banana, like really yellow and really nice. But then the light contour shades, I was like, there's no way they're going to show on my skin. I mean, I'm not like super dark or anything, I'm just a bit like olivey-ish, but there's no way they would have shown. So then I looked at the medium and I was like, I don't like the matte highlight shade like at all. And again, the contour shades, they were more like a kind of caramel. Does that make sense? Like a, I don't know how to explain it, just not my kind of colour that I like. So I really like the contour shades of the dark kit. I was like, are they going to be too dark for me? But then I saw that Kim uses the medium and the dark, and I think she uses the light as well. She just uses all of them basically. But I saw that she has used the dark, so I thought, I think it'll be okay. And I liked the look of the bronzy highlight on the dark kit. Even though it's pretty dark for a highlight, I thought it looked so nice on the eyes, which is obviously what I've done today, which you'll see in a second. So I went with the dark kit, and yeah, as you can see, I'm not super dark and it's totally perfect for me. Some people might say this is too dark for me, but for me personally, this is the kind of contour shades that I like to use. So I'm really happy with my colour choice. Obviously I haven't tried the other ones, but I'm really happy with this colour choice. So that's totally cool. Anyway, so that is what I thought of it. I do think it's really good. Would I be telling you to go run out and buy it right now? No, I don't think you need it. But I do like the contour stick. So do you need the contour stick? Maybe. I do really like the contour stick. I definitely will be using it. Like, I really like it. But the other ones, the other part of the kit, I'm not fussed about. But the contour stick, I do like. It's so buttery. It's really good. I'm excited to see like what else she brings out, because I'm not gonna lie, I was really excited about this because I thought she's gonna have worked closely with Makeup by Mario. Makeup by Mario is just amazing, and I thought she probably will be asking him like his opinions on what he thinks of the products. And to me, if he recommended a product, I would buy the product because I think he's really good at makeup. So I am really interested to see what she comes out. I really hope she comes out with a powder contour kit, a highlighter, and some lipsticks. Maybe like a matte lipstick, but not like a liquid lip, like even just like a matte lipstick, you know, like a MAC matte lipstick, but a Kim Kardashian one, you know. And lip liners. I love lip liners. My favourite products are lip liners and contours and concealers and highlighters. Yeah. Anyway, you didn't need to know that. So that is everything for today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you've got any new products that you have seen coming out that you want me to review, then let me know in the comments down below. If you do have the Kim Kardashian West, such a long mouthful to say, kit, and you've tried it, or you've got it and you're not happy, or you are happy, or you love this or you don't love that, or any tips for any of us on applying it, like what brushes to use, then leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!